like the reality is Deebo Samuel wants a trade. He wants a trade out of San Francisco, and as I am the voice of reason, Howie Vision, it is time. It is time to pull the trigger and make the number 19 great again. Dallas still stinks. You're by the way, King Dingbat here, and let me ask you this. Are you sick of seeing the number 19 run like this on the field? And then go up with his two left feet trying to catch the ball and dropping it? I'm talking about one J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, the number 19. It is time for the Eagles to make number 19 great again by adding Deebo Samuel. This is going to be my position, my opinion, and we're going to get into it in a second. But before we start, if you're new to the channel, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. You don't want to miss any Eagles content, any daily football content, any breaking news, any crazy opinions I may have. So hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss it. And if you've been subscribed for a while, just double check. Double moonwalk check. Make sure you're still subscribed. I'm telling you, YouTube's been going crazy with the unsubscribing since this weekend. So double check, double moonwalk check. Make sure you're still subscribed. Now, let's get into it because I know what you're saying. I already know what half of you are saying. Here you go, Philly 500 again. He wants everybody. I want everybody good. But I'll take just one player. Right? The way I see it is if the Eagles would have addressed this position already this offseason, we wouldn't be talking about this. But they haven't. They haven't addressed it with anybody. Now, we're all looking to the draft for the Eagles to take a wide receiver in the first round for the third straight year. Now, I don't want to do that. I would prefer to go defense and maybe second round take a wide receiver or something like that, okay? But we kind of have a little bit of breaking news out there, some breaking rumors, some interesting things going on with Deebo Samuel that I think can change the foundation of what the Eagles have done this offseason, okay? Deebo Samuel wants a new contract, okay? He wants a new contract, but does he want it with the San Francisco 49ers? Because it looks like that is in question now, okay? Earlier, at some point today, Adam Schefter was talking, and this is what he said. San Francisco would pay Samuel today, tomorrow, the next day, Schefter said. It's not hard to figure out what the contract would look like. We've seen some of the top numbers in the league. This, I think, right now is Deebo Samuel not wanting to get a deal done. It's not San Francisco not willing to do the deal. The 49ers are ready. Deebo Samuel is the one that has put a halt to everything. The question is why? Why is he putting a halt to everything? And it looks like, according to Deebo Samuel's brother, they're requesting a trade. 49ers Deebo Samuel's brother commented on one of the Facebook posts that Deebo Samuel is requesting a trade. That means he wants out of San Francisco, okay? Breaking, 49ers star Deebo Samuel has requested a trade per source. It sounds like his source is his brother. NFL rumors, Deebo Samuel is not the 49ers. Not the 49ers is the issue on a contract extension per ESPN. It looks like Deebo Samuel could be moved to a new team, something to monitor. So Deebo Samuel clearly wants to be moved. He wants to be traded. It looks like it's not about the contract extension anymore in San Francisco. He wants out. This is probably, in my opinion, the second most explosive player in the NFL. The most explosive player in the NFL already got traded. He got traded to Miami. Now you have the second most explosive player, who's 2 years younger, by the way. He just turned 26 in January. So, Deebo Samuel could be moved. And I gotta tell you, the Eagles are the perfect team for him. They're the perfect team for him. They have the firepower and ammunition to go get him. and they have the need. They need a guy like that right away. Could you imagine what Deebo Samuel would do for the Eagles? Moving him all around, using him in the run game, using him in the pass game. He would help Jalen Hurts tremendously. And you would get an actual true evaluation of Jalen Hurts and if he's the guy going forward. And if you have Deebo Samuel and you have Devontae Smith and Goddard, and all of a sudden you got weapons, to me, if Jalen Hurts goes out and still struggles, then you really know. To me, I think this is a smart move. I think it's smart. Now, what's it going to cost? That's the question. Could it cost 5 picks like the Chiefs got for Tyreek Hill? I don't think so. I don't think it's that much. I do think it's going to cost you a first and then some. Well, guess what? You have 2 first-round picks. You have 2 first-round picks this year. You have 2 first-round picks next year. Why not a first and a fourth, maybe a fourth next year as well? Get it done. Get it done. And I know some of the people's argument is going to be this. Well, yo, Philly, look, he wants $25 million. You do not pay a receiver $25, $30 million. That's ridiculous. Okay, so we don't pay a wide receiver that kind of money, right? We're not going to pay guys like that. We're not going to play that game, right? We're not going to play that game. Well, what are you going to do in 3-4 years when Devontae Smith contract extension comes up? You going to let him walk? What are you going to do if you draft a wide receiver in the first round? Many people want to go out and draft a guy at 18, at 15. You want Garrett Wilson. You want Traylon Burks. You want, Drake London, the Toronto rapper. You want all these guys in the first round possibility, right? But what are you going to do when their contract extension comes up the year after you have to give Devontae Smith a contract extension? And what if they're both good? We worry about that in 3-4 years. In 3-4 years, $25-30 million is going to look like a bargain. You're going to have to pay the freight at some point. You do it now, you do it later. To me, I say spread it out. Spread it out. You're not bringing Deebo Samuel in for one run coming up next year. You're bringing Deebo Samuel in for the next 4, 5, 6 years, even more. You're bringing him in long term to build this roster with. I don't know. I don't know what other opportunities the Eagles possibly could be having out there. You constantly have had opportunities, whether it's Tyreek Hill, whether it's Devontae Parker, whether it's Robert Woods, Allen Robinson, DJ Chark. Now, there's still talk about DK Metcalf. I love DK Metcalf. Deebo Samuel, A.J. Brown. I mean, these guys want out. Why are we not doing everything we can do to get this guy in here? Deebo Samuel would be perfect for the Eagles. Now, will the Eagles go out and do it? I'm realistic. I understand. Probably not. But it is my job to give my opinion. And my opinion is you need to go out and make every concerted effort to go out and get Deebo Samuel. Go out and get him. Yes, you are going to help your team tremendously. You are going to help your quarterback tremendously. And as long as you have the 2 first-round picks next year's insurance, you're good to go. You're not going to have to give up 2 first-round picks to get them. Okay? And the thing people don't understand about the Tyreek Hill trade, they traded a first-round pick. It was like the 29th pick overall. It was essentially a second-round pick. So they essentially gave up a couple seconds, a third, a fifth, whatever it was. The Eagles would be giving up a mid-first-round draft pick. So if you gave up the 18th overall, let's say the 18th overall, one of your third-round picks if you have to, and a fourth next year, I think it gets done. I think you get it done. You get Deebo Samuel in here. You give him an extension. Set up the extension so it doesn't kill your cap this year and it kicks in next year. This to me is a no-brainer. It just is a no-brainer. This guy is out there. He wants out. 49ers, and the way the NFL is going now, the way this league is going is players dictate where they want to go. When they want to get traded, teams are not holding them hostage anymore. They're just getting rid of them, getting them out of the building. You want to trade? Nothing I can do about it. Go. I mean, look how many guys we've seen that happen to this year. Okay? I'm fired up, man. I don't look like Denzel Washington for nothing. I'm fired up about this. To me, when I hear this guy wants out, I'm like, dude, where you at, Howie Roseman? Come on, Howie. Drink, take a shot, pour a drink. Pinky up, because you got to have class. and get on the phone and call these mother humpers. Call them. Call them. I will even drive to San Francisco, and I will make sure that they answer the phone. But to me, if Deebo Samuel wants out, I got to do everything I can to get him. I got to get he wants out. Dude, this guy wants out. He's going to get traded. And draft night is the perfect night to do it. And if you told me we came out of this draft, I don't know, with a corner or a defensive player at 15, and you acquired Deebo Samuel with your other first-round pick, and you still have the rest of the draft to go, I think that's pretty good. Especially that you have 2 first-round picks next year. What? Why not? Hell, we could throw Andre Dillard in there. Andre Dillard, you see him? He's jacked up. I think he's training with Lane Johnson, eating some pills or something. I don't know, but he's jacked. Pause. You know what I mean? I say, package him in the deal. Hey, Jalen Reagor, you stink. We're going to trade you too. Maybe the 49ers feel that they can fix him, But, man, come up with something and get this guy. This would instantly change your whole offseason. Now, this is my opinion. This is purely my opinion. Which, the thing I tell you about this channel is you may not hear opinions that you like. You may agree or disagree. I am perfectly okay with somebody disagreeing. I respect all your opinions. But my job on here is to tell you what I'm thinking about and what I think about it. And that's what I'm doing. And right now, to me, priority number 1, as we're sitting here right now, is not allowing a guy like Deebo Samuel to get moved somewhere else, but to come to Philly. I want to see Deebo Samuel in Eagles midnight green, and then next year Kelly green. But that's what I want to see. And the last time we had a guy on the trade block as talented as a Deebo Samuel, he went in the matter of days. In days. We can't have that. Deebo Samuel's available. Get it done, Howie. Get it done. We need Howie Vision to do something good. Do something good. Get off your butt. Go ahead, Howie Vision. Get this done. Trade for Deebo Samuel. I want him. Please. With that said, take care. Talk to you later, of course. Don't be a dingbat. And remember, it's Howie Vision. We're all just living in it. Man, this is the trade we need. This is the kind of trade we need. Man, I'm telling you, we need something like this to go down. We definitely do. And let me thank all the people. I had like 5 DMs from me, all showing me the Deebo Samuel situation, like, make a video of it. Make a video of it. Like, as soon as something breaks, people will make a video of it. Sometimes I'm driving. Sometimes I'm doing matrimonial duties. Sometimes I'm doing this. I'm doing that. And all of a sudden, I could be making meatballs, stirring the gravy, whatever it is. And people are like, hey, yo, Philly, do a video on this right now. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much for trying to help me out on this. I had seriously 5 DMs on it. Beautiful. I love yous. Keep it up. With that said, Denzel Washington out.